Dear students, welcome to this healthcare insurance subject. As you know very well, healthcare insurance subject, we are taking a lot of concepts related to discussions in various parts of services to the patients in utilization of this healthcare insurance. The healthcare insurance is very supportive to policy holders, especially dealing with the assistance and helping and playing as important to the policy holders. Am I right? So let's see, today we are going to discuss the concepts related to this healthcare insurance is actuaries. So what is the actuary? Who are the actuaries and how they are appointed, and their importance, and as well as a connection of actuaries in healthcare insurance should be discussed to now. As part of this healthcare insurance, the IRDA is helpful to the policy holder, especially to protection them. Likewise, actuaries as a skill set of persons to make helpful to the policy holders and knowing the exact risk assessment and as well as estimation of their premiums should be a set of expertise knowledge from these actuaries. Let's see what is the meaning of this actuary. Actuary means a person skilled in determining the present effect of future contingent events, or in finance, modeling and risk analysis in different areas of insurance, or calculating the value of life interest and insurance risk, or designing and pricing of policies, working out the benefits, recommending rates related to insurance business, annuities, insurance and pension rates on the basis of empirically based tables, and includes the statistician engaged in such technology, taxation, employees benefits and such other risk management and investments, and who is a fellow member of the institute. Simply, in other words, a person with expertise in the field of economics, statistics, and mathematics, who helps in risk assessment and estimation of premiums, etc., for an insurance business is called actuaries. When any policy holders make to know the settlement of their claims as well as receiving the sum amount, the policy holder must determine the rate to be fixed by the insurance company. Everything should have a calculation procedure. So that's why the actuaries are a supportive persons who are well knowledgeable and expertise to make this insurance policies in better way of knowing the risk. So actuaries also defined the risk factors, advise on the premium to be charged and reinsurance to the purchased, calculate reserve for outstanding claims, and carry out financial modeling. What do these actuaries? An actuary works as consultant either individual or in partnership with other actuaries in multidisciplines like insurance, information technology, taxation, employee benefits, risk management, and investments, so on. Evidently, the scope of the functions and duties of an actuary has increased considerably under the charged conditions. Insurance business requires advanced statistical and analytical skills for evaluation of risk and return associated with each proposal. Am I right? Insurance companies employ these expertise from the field of economics, statistics, mathematics, as well as risk assessments and management of these all. So that actuaries play a crucial role in the operation and profitability of an insurance business. What exactly we said, actuaries help the firm with their expertise in calculation of premiums of various insurance policies and rating methods to the insurance companies and the reserves, etc. Let's see what special duties of these actuaries. Actuaries has played vital role in insurance business. Their duties like make financial sense of the future. Actuaries are experts in assessing the financial impact of tomorrow's uncertain events. They enable financial decisions to be made with more confidence, like analyzing the past history of the policy and premiums and modeling the future related new policies or the schemes to the market and assessing the risk involved, like how the policy go, like introduction of the policy and growth of the policies in the market and the declining positions and what type of the risk is considering and involved. And you better communicate with the results mean in the financial terms be as the duty of actuaries. And actuaries enable more information like informed decisions also. Actuaries add value by enabling business and individuals to make better informed decisions with a clear view of the likely range of financial outcomes from different future events. The actuaries' skills in analyzing and modeling of the problems and finance, risk management, and product design are used extensively in the areas of insurance, pensions, investments, and more recently in wider fields such as project management, banking, and healthcare. Within these industries, actuaries performed a wide variety of roles such as design and pricing of product, financial management, and corporate planning. So, actuaries are invariably involved in the overall management of insurance companies and pension, gratuity, and other employee benefits funds schemes. They have statutory roles in insurance and employee benefits valuations to some extent in social insurance schemes sponsored by government. A skill sets of actuaries are valuable for any business managing long-term financial projects both in public and private sectors. Actuaries play as well as it's applying professional rigor combined with the commercial approach to the decision-making process. Let's go. Another duty of this actuaries in the insurance, actuaries balance the interest of all related assistants. Actuaries balance their role in business management with the responsibility for safeguarding the financial interest of the public. The duty of actuaries to consider the public interest is illustrated by their legal responsibility for protecting the benefits promised by insurance companies and to the pensioners' schemes. The profession's code of conduct demands the highest standards of personal integrity from its member. These are the best duties well performed these actuaries in the insurance sectors. Let's see another continuation concept related to healthcare insurance, that is a Policyholder Protection Committee. This is such a good concept, will helpful to the policy holders while they have to protect in such a committee assigned through IRDA. IRDA has put forth many measures to protect the policy holders' interests. Insurance have been told to strengthen their grievance redress procedures, consumer complaints resolving procedures where they are found weak. An important step taken by IRDA is that it has made it compulsory that each company forms a policyholder protection committee in the board of directors. This is part of the corporate governance guidelines issued by IRDA and will have the effect of ensuring the insurance internal systems are monitored effectively at the highest level of the company, that is the board. Am I right? So the authority here has been taking a number of initiatives for better policy holder protection. Its primary mandate, apart from working towards the development of the insurance sector. Let's go through the Policyholder Protection Committee, how that's protection to the policyholder is leveraging technology insurance policies in e-form. So we are very aware to the technology development is reached the ultimate in every sector. Insurance business also a part of taking advanced technology to serving the facilities or the assistance to the policy holders. To provide policy holders a facility to keep insurance policies in electronic form and to undertake changes, modifications and revisions in the policies like insurance policy, and also bring in speed and accuracy in the insurance and maintain of insurance policy, the authority has come out with the guidelines on insurance repositories and electronic registration form, the authority for carrying out the activity. So repository is required to obtain a certificate of registration here. All insurance policies issued in electronic form shall be treated as valid insurance contracts Insurance shall ensure that the integrity of the automatic data processing systems is maintained at all times. The procedure would involve like following the necessary know your customer, like KYC norms, etc. Guidelines for distance marketing. The authority was in receipt of several complaints. In regard to insurance sourced through distance marketing mode via phone, email, online, etc., in order that lead generation and solicitation of insurance business is done by approval trained professionals and their activities are adequately supervised by the regulator entities. IRDA has issued the distance marketing guidelines, which is applicable for insurers, brokers, and corporate agents. The guidelines for web aggregators, web-based marketing has been up during the past few years, and web has become an important tool for sale of insurance. Insurance suppliers are using this web to enable the buyers of insurance compare the products of the various industries. Let's see the second foremost duty of this Policyholder Protection Committee is grievance residual. So grievance residual is an important component of policy protection. The integrated grievance management system that's called as IGMS, launched by last few years, has served the purposes of the policy holders, the industry as well as the regulator. It offers the policy holders an online system to not only register and track their grievance, but also escalate it to IRDA if needed to be. The real-time integration of the grievance management system of insurance companies has created a tool for IRDA to monitor real-time the performance of the insurers in grievance residual, both quantitatively and qualitatively. The central repository of data created by this integration has enabled by the regulator to, through queries and reports, and analyze the data in the repository meaningful. Am I right? This is helpful to the policy holders while protecting their interest. And coming to other duty is called as educating the consumer. This policy holder committee, through educating various policy holders in such a way of knowing exact information of the insurance schemes and avoiding mistakes and fraudness of various policies. So let's see, the educating to the customer is a part of taking the interest of the IRDA. If grievance residual is reckoned as one side of the coin, when comes to the consumer protection, the other side is consumer education. IRDA continues its initiatives on this front, bringing in some new ones. Apart from media campaigns through newspapers, radio, and television, the year 2011 and 12 has seen the completion of the development of the consumer education websites that is currently slated for launch, conduct of essay competitions under the Bhima Binisal banner. For students of management, the publication of the various policyholders' handbooks in 8 Indian languages apart from Hindi. IRDA continues to support consumer bodies in their efforts to spread word about insurance as well as about the rights and duties of the policyholder. One such slogan that's called as Jago Grahak Jago. It means the policyholder who are the consumer can aware while you are purchasing or taking any insurance policy. So like that, the insurance policy, like policy protection committee had a good duties to serving of the various policyholders in present insurance sector. Dear students, let's see we go that another concept in your healthcare insurance is servicing of insurance orphan policies. You know, insurance agents play a key role in conservation of insurance businesses by rendering valuable post-sale services to the policyholders. Whenever an agent discontinues his agency or his license is terminated by the insurance company, the policies secured by the agent are left behind or pawned. In order to fill the gap created by the exist of the insurance agent in servicing the insurance policies, as also to promote the persistency of the insurance policies, the authority has issued guidelines towards servicing of this life and as well as healthcare insurance orphan policies under the section 14, subsection 2 and subsection E of Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act 1999. Comes to know orphan policy life insurance policies for the purpose of these guidelines means the policy initially affected by an individual insurance agent who serves were subsequently terminated or removed or deleted from the role of the insurer, excluding those policies to which the affect agent is entitled to a renewal commission under the provision of Section 44 of the Insurance Act. The policies that are considered eligible under Section 40, subsection 2 of Insurance Act also do not fall under the purview of this definition. Comes to know allotted agent. For the purpose of these guidelines is an individual insurance agent who has completed at least 2 years of services, an insurance agent and on the rolls of the life insurance company to whom the orphan lapsed life insurance policies are allotted for the purpose of conservation and rendering policy services. A lapsed insurance policy for the purpose of these guidelines is a policy on which premium remains unpaid even after 6 months from the due date. Let's go to the guidelines related to this orphan. So insurance companies are allowed to allot any of the lapsed orphan insurance policies to the individual insurance agent whose license is in force for the purpose of conservation service to the policy holders. Only an orphan life insurance policy that is in lapsed condition on the date of allotment is eligible for allotment. Single premium life insurance policies or life insurance policies on which no further premiums are due for payment Such limited premium payment policies after the expiry of a premium paying term are not eligible for allotment under these guidelines. So, life insurance products designed with specific marketing features, inter alia, say direct or online marketing, where no commission outgo is protected under respective file and use, are also not eligible for allotment. The life insurance shall notify the particular of LOT agent to the concerned policy holder. The LOT agent shall be provided with a list of such allotted insurance policies along with the address for policy servicing. While submitting the list, it shall be stipulated that the purpose of submitting the said list is for rendering required policy services, including revival and any details, therefore, shall neither to be parted with to any third party entity nor be used for any other business purposes. However, this is no bar an LOT agent canvassing new policies to the policy holder after reviving the lapsed allotted policies as prudent measures in the event of surrender of an allotment policy after allotment, but before revival or reinstallment, no new business shall be accepted by insurer from the same LOT agent on the life of the same policy holder until the expiry of 6 months from the date of surrender of the Orphan collapsed life policy. So, it shall be specified to the LOT agent that the object of allotment is the conservation or revival and further servicing of the policies. Regulation of 8 of IRDA in licensing of individual agent regulation 2000 with the code of conduct applies to the LOT agent. In respect of all allotted policies, it shall be disclosed upfront to the LOT agent. While allotting the policy for serving the insurance shall direct the LOT agents that all policy service shall be rendered similar to how an insurance agent would do those policies that were otherwise affected by him or her policy. Am I right? So let's see the continuation of this LOT agent. The policy that are allotted for servicing shall not be counted for persistency of the allotted agent. The allotment of lapsed policies shall be done judiciously by the insurance, keeping in view the ability, feasibility of the insurance agents to serve the policies allotted subject to the condition of the agent shall not exceed 20% of the total number of policies that were introduced by him or her and in force as on the date of the allotment. Insurers shall also take into account the track record of the agent and complaint registered against an agent while allotting the Orphan policies. Insurer shall have in place a board approved policy for payment like allotment of lapsed Orphan policies, which is in compliance with these guidelines. The life insurance shall take an undertaking from the agent regarding their willingness for the proposed allotment and their consent for the rendering the required policy services. As we earlier discussed, the lapsed orphan policy allotted is not revived or reinstated within 6 months from the date of such allotment. Life insurers shall have the discretion to undo the allotment by issuing a formal notice to the allotted agent and re-allot to any other agent as per the norms prescribed there. An allotted policy which was reviewed or reinstated but lapsed subsequently may also be allotted in accordance with the provisions of the within referred stipulations despite the allottee agent being an active agent on the rolls of the life insurance. That's why allotting the lapsed orphan policy by a life insurance company is only an option. The insurer shall put in place procedure for capturing the details of allotment of lapsed orphan policies and the allotted agents who are servicing the allotted policies in order to ensure that the objectives of the allotment are met. Am I right? Let's see. Today, students, we go another concept related to healthcare insurance is portability of healthcare insurance. Students, I think you make aware of this portability of insurance. It is a new amendment had taken by our Indian government of IRDA while taking care and assistance of policy holders. Let's go to understand what means this portability. Portability means transfer of the credit gained by the insured for pre-existing conditions and time-bound executions. If the policy holder chooses to shift from one insurance to another insurer or from one plan to another plan of the same insurer, provided the previous policy has been maintained without any break. Changing the health insurance policy from one insurance company to another did not have lose the benefits has accumulated. In the past, in healthcare insurance policies, such as more resulted in losing benefits, like the waiting period for covering pre-existing diseases. Now, IRDA protects by giving the right to port policy to any other insurer of choice. It has laid down that insurer shall allow for credit gained by the insured for pre-existing conditions in term of waiting period. The guidance regarding portability of health insurance policies, IRDA have brought out very clear guidance regarding the portability of life and health insurance policies. Let's go on this guidance from the IRDA is portability shall be allowed in such cases or all individual health insurance policies issued by non-life insurance companies, including family floater policies. Individual members, including the family members covered under any group health insurance policy of a non-life insurance company shall have the right to migrate from each a group policy to an individual health insurance policy or a family floater policy with the same insurer. Thereafter, he or she shall be accorded the right for portability at the next renewal. Let's go to this portability can be opted by the policy holder only at the renewal and not during the currency of the policy. A policy holder waiting to port his policy to another insurance company has to apply to such insurance company to port entire policy along with all the members of the family, if any, at least 45 days before the premium renewal date of the existing policy. The IRDA issued this guidelines, and we look on another portability related guideline is the new insurer may or may not offer portability if policyholder fails to make an application in the IRDA prescribed form at least 45 days before the premium renewal date. And continuation of this portability guidelines given by IRDA, on the receipt of such intimation, the insurance company shall furnish the applicant the portability form as set out in Annexary 1 to the IRDA guidelines, together with a proposal form and relevant product literature on the same various health insurance products which could be offered. The policy holder shall fill in the portability form along with proposal form and submit the same to the insurance company. On receipt of this portability form, the insurance company shall address the existing insurance company seeking necessary details of medical history and claim history of the concerned policy holder. This shall be done through the web portal of the IRDA. The insurance company receiving such a request on portability shall furnish the requisite data in the data format for porting insurance policies prescribed in the web portal of IRDA within 7 working days of the receipt of the request. In case the existing insurer fails to provide the requisite data in the data format to the new insurance company within the specified time frame, shall be viewed as a violation of directions issued by IRDA, and the insurance shall be subject to penal provisionals under the Insurance Act 1938. On receipt of the data from the existing insurance company, the new insurance company may underwrite the proposal and convey its decisions to the policy holders in accordance with the regulations 4 subsection 6 of the IRDA Policy Protection Committee Regulation 2002. And also, if on receipt of data within the above time frame, like what we earlier said, 7 working days, the insurance company does not communicate its decisions to the requesting policy holder within the 15 days in accordance with its underwriting policy, as filed by the company with the authority, then the insurance company shall not retain the right to reject such a proposal and shall have to accept the proposal. Am I right? Likewise, we are discussion of this concept orphans as well as portability, a new taken amendment of IRDA. Let's go to the rights and condition of portability policies. The exact rights from the policy holders as well as the insurance companies can port policy from and to any general insurance company or specified health insurance company, can port any individual or family policies, and a new insurer has to give the credit rating to waiting period for pre-existing conditions that have gained in the old insurer. The new insurer has to insure at least up to the sum insured under the old policy. The two insurers should complete the porting as per the timelines prescribed in the IRDA regulations and guidelines. And we'll go the exact conditions of this portability of policies. Can port the policy only at the juncture of renewal. That is, the new insurance period will be with the new insurance company. Apart from the waiting period, like a waiting period credit, all other terms of the new policy, including the premium, are at the discretion of the new insurance company. At least 45 days before renewal is due, have to, like, write to old insurance company requesting a shift, specifying company to which want to shift the policy. A renewal policy without break, there is a 30 days grace period if porting is under process. IRDA has created a web-based facility to get and maintain data about all health insurance policies issued by insurance companies to individuals, so that it can be assessed by the new company to which a policyholder wishes to port his policy. This enables the new insurer to obtain data on history of insurance, health insurance of the policyholder wishing to port his policies. Am I right? And by concluding of this topic, so as much of as you aware know that we are discussed two major concepts of this portability and orphan. With that, actuaries. So the actuaries has played on such a good role, and responsibility of these actuaries in insurance business include designing and pricing of policies, monitoring the adequacy of the funds to provide the promised benefits, recommending fair rates of bonus where applicable, valuation of the insurance business, and ensuring solvency margin and other insurance risk like legal ability, loss of profit, etc. is the basic responsibilities and observations from the actuaries. So they also define the risk factors, advise on the premium to be charged and the reinsurance to be purchased, calculated the reserve for outstanding claims, and carry out the financial modeling. By concluding of this today healthcare insurance concept, we are taken the orphan policy related concept. An insurance agent play a key role in conservation of insurance business by rendering value post-sale service to the policyholder. Whenever an agent discontinues his agency or his license is terminated by the insurance company, the policies secured by the agent are left behind or pawned. In order to filling the gap created by the existing of insurance agents in servicing the insurance policy, as also to promote persistency of insurance policies, the authority has issued the guidelines towards serving of life insurance orphan policies under the section 14, subsection 2 of the subsection E, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act 1999. With going to concluding of today's concept, we are taking another a major part of health insurance topic is portability. So portability means the transfer of the credit gained by the insured for pre-existing conditions and time-bound exclusions. If the policy holder choose to shift from one insurance to another insurer or from one plan to another plan of the same insurer provided in the previous policy has been maintained without any breaks. So change health insurance policies from one insurance company to another don't have to lose the benefits have accumulated. In this, I just want to conclude this healthcare insurance concept like actuaries, appointment of actuaries and Orphan insurance policies and like as the policy protection committees. And finally, the concept of portability of health insurance in present era. Thank you. Thank you very much for taking a part of to listening and knowing the exact information related to healthcare insurance. With this, I conclude and I just want to thanks to everyone.